Hello and welcome to all our viewers in Nigeria and around the world to Midday News on Global Television. We're coming to you live from the nation's capital, Abuja. I am Queen Agaba. A quick reminder that Global Television is on DSTV channel 365 and free to air on Nightcomsat. The president of the Nigeria Labour Congress, Joe Ajaero, has asked the federal government to reverse the latest petrol price hike. The Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited had raised the pump price of the product in Abuja from 897 naira per litre to 1,030 naira, from 855 naira to 998 naira in Lagos, 1,070 naira in Northeast, 1,025 naira in other southwest states, 1,045 naira in southeast, and 1,075 naira in south-south. The NLC, through its president Joe Ajaero, demanded for the immediate reversal of the petrol hike, saying it is illogical that a private firm is determining the prices of the product. He wondered, however, why the government continued to hike up the price of petrol virtually every month when the new minimum wage was yet to be implemented. The federal government says it is not responsible for the hike in pump price. This increment triggered reactions among Nigerians who asked President Bola Tinubu to work towards reversing the increment. Minister of Information and National Orientation Mohammed Idris says the government should not be held responsible for the latest hike in pump price. The minister explained that the NNPCL made the decision in response to prevailing circumstances in the energy industry, emphasizing that it did not act on any instruction from the federal government. The Kaduna State House of Assembly has dismissed claims that it is planning to amend the state's local government electoral law ahead of the local government election slated for October 19, 2024. Chairman of the House Committee on Information, Henry Mara, made this known during a press briefing in Kaduna, stating that no such amendment was listed in the other paper for the Assembly's October 9th session. The clarification follows concerns raised by the People's Democratic Party over the legitimacy of the upcoming council election. The PDP, through its state chairman, Edward Masha, alleged that the Assembly was working to amend the Kaduna State Local Government Law 2024 just 11 days before the poll. Kebbi Development Forum, KDF, has condemned the murder of Alhaji Isa Daya, the district head of Kanya in Danko and Wasagu local government area of Kebbi State, praying for the repose of his soul. The forum, in a statement by its public affairs officers, by its public affairs officer, Abubakar Abdullahi, also condoled with the family of the deceased district head, Governor of Kebbi, Nasir Idris, and Emir of Zuru Alhaji Sani Sami Gomo II. The forum also pledged to cooperate with the government and security agencies in their efforts to secure citizens across the state. The Tertiary Education Trust Fund, TET Fund, has embarked on an advocacy visit to innovators and inventors in Kaduna as part of efforts to promote innovation, strengthen research collaboration, and advance technology development in the region. Chairman, TET Fund, National Research Fund Screening and Monitoring Committee, Professor Hayward Mufuyat, says the advocacy visit is a key initiative in the lead-up to the upcoming National Research Fair and Exhibition. Jumai Manson has the rest of the story.
The chairman, TET Fund National Research Fund Screening and Monitoring Committee, Professor Hayward Babale Mafuyat, emphasized the need to enhance cooperation between academia and industry to foster an innovative culture that would drive Nigeria's technological progress. He noted that Kaduna is home to several talented inventors whose contributions could significantly impact the nation's economy and global standing.
Most people have operated as silos, as individuals, not knowing what to do or where to do and how to synergize with who. But when we bring them together, the person who has an invention that can grow the economy needs to know what next steps to do.
Deputy Chairman, Old Panteka Market Development Association, Kaduna State, Abubakar Musa, highlighted the impact of TET Fund on financing projects, mostly building and materials, to empower the youths in Panteka Market.
We have 38,000 registered members, which mostly are within the volatile age of 25, 30 downward, and they needed the attention of the government, and of course the union is doing its very best to see that those youth are oriented positively, thereby eradicating poverty.
Chairman of the TET Fund National Research Fair Committee, Umar Bindir, highlighted the benefits of technological innovation and the role of research in solving real-world problems. He urged more young youths to engage in research and development for sustainable growth.
This effort is a trigger. It's what I call the catalyst for changing the way we do things. If you've done research on how to properly slice okra so that it is easy to dry and package, then somebody should be drying it using that technique and packaging it. Once he's packaging it, he should be able to sell it. So that is how you link that knowledge to creation of jobs, to creation of wealth, and to showcasing that Nigeria is a very powerful technology institution.
The visit also provided an opportunity for stakeholders to deliberate on the importance of research funding and how platforms like TET Fund can help bridge the gap between research and marketable technology solutions.
In a dynamic landscape of innovations and inventions, TET Fund has brought together a diverse group of stakeholders, from academics to representatives from both formal and informal institutions. Now, this collaboration aims to showcase a wide array of innovations across various sectors. For Global Television, Jumai Manson reports.
You're watching Midday News on Global Television, coming to you live from Nigeria's capital, Abuja. When the Midday News returns, Senate tackles airlines running multiple routes with 3 aircraft. Details of this and more after this break. Please stay with us. Many thanks for staying with us. If you've just joined us, this is Global Television bringing you live broadcast of the Midday News. In business, the chairman, Senate Committee on Aviation, Senator Fatai Buhari, says that the Senate is working on a bill that will regulate the activities of airlines in the country, specifically to reduce the number of routes plied by airlines operating with 3 or fewer aircraft. The lawmaker said though many operators were kicking against the move, but prayed that the bill scale through in the interest of the flying public. Buhari stated this in Lagos during the Southwest Regional Air Transportation Summit 2024, with a team repositioning the Nigeria aviation industry for financial capability and economic viability. As prices of petroleum products skyrocket in Nigeria with its attendant economic implications, an oil and gas sector expert, Dr. Timothy Okon, spoke exclusively to Global Television's Sharon Ajay and some of the factors driving the market. Well, we'll bring you that report subsequently. The federal government, through the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission, has announced the availability of 220 open acreages that are ready for exploration and investment opportunities in the oil and gas sector. Acreages mean specific tracts of land available for exploration, drilling, or production activities. They can be leased or sold to companies to extract natural resources. The chief executive of NUPRC, Gbenga Komolafe, disclosed this during his presentation at the Africa Oil Week in Cape Town, South Africa. On the foreign scene, a rare downpour has turned parts of Sahara Desert into blue lagoons, with water pooling around palm trees and sand dunes. Southeastern Morocco, one of the driest places on earth, experienced more rain in 2 days last September than it usually does in a year. The Moroccan government reported rainfall that exceeded yearly averages in several areas, including Tata, which was hit hard. Russian missiles have hit a civilian container ship at a port in Ukraine's Odessa region, killing 7 people. The region's governor, Ole Kipahis, says this is the 3rd attack on a civilian vessel in the past 4 days. He says Russia had targeted port infrastructure and all the victims were Ukrainian. Kipah noted that several others were wounded and a port employee died of his injuries in hospitals. On Thursday, the latest strike on one of Ukraine's ports on the Black Sea coast coincided with a European tour by President Volodymyr Zelensky, who is visiting leaders in London, Paris, and Rome. In sports, the Minister of Sports Development, Senator John Enoh, has urged the Nigerian Super Eagles to gun for victory against Libya. Enoh also warned of complacency against the Mediterranean Knights ahead of both teams' clash in the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations qualifier at the Godswill Akpabio Stadium in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. That's it on Midday News, and it came to you live from Nigeria's capital, Abuja. We're on DSTV, channel 365, StarTimes, channel 276, and free to air on Nigecomsat. Kindly follow us across all social media platforms using @Global TV NG and other handles now showing on your screen. I'm Queen Agaba. Thank you for watching. See you again.